everybody, it's Morel Inglefield, the art director for Phoenix Magazine. I'm here with artist Isaac Caruso, who recently published a brand new children's book, which is entirely illustrated by murals he's done all over the state of Arizona. Pretty cool stuff, including this mural right here in Tempe at the Donnell Plaza. Isaac, so I reckon that's taken you years of work.
Yeah.
At what point did you get the idea to publish a book?
So I started this project about 10 years ago. I sat down, I started writing the story, and I thought I could illustrate it with murals, which made sense being a muralist, and I realized nobody had ever done that before. So it took me a long time to get a story together that I really liked, and then once I did, about 4 years ago, I started hitting the road, traveling throughout Arizona, making the 74-page book entirely out of murals, and now it's finally done.
How do you get access to these walls, to all these public spaces that you create these murals on?
Sure, so some of it is just connections that I have from the normal mural world, like Rob runs Donnell Plaza, he does a great job, and he invited me to come paint a page for the book here. But when I wanted to do it throughout my state, I sat down and I looked at an Arizona map, and I literally made a list of every city that I saw and then shot an email to their Chamber of Commerce. And then I got responses back and invitations to come paint, and then locked down some wall space for every mural in the book.
Sweet. Wow, that's a huge undertaking. Did these people know that you were working on a book in the process of making the murals?
Yeah, I made a website and I shot them the whole background, paragraph, and some portfolio images, and it was really a pleasure working with all these small communities across the state and kind of including them in something that's, you know, an art movement throughout Arizona.
On your website, you mentioned that you do like to include the community as much as possible in your work. Is that part of that, or is there anything more that the community has lent themselves to for your work?
Oh, totally. I mean, like, obviously I'm extremely inspired by my state, and especially Phoenix. Growing up, going down to 7th Street and Roosevelt, showing my work when I was like 16 on Roosevelt Row really helped me catch the art bug. In the book, a big portion of it is just about how special Phoenix is for its sense of creativity. Tell
me about some of the towns people can see and visit your murals in.
So, can I see the book?
Yeah.
I have to use my cheat sheet.
Oh, good. You have like a list in the book?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's very helpful.
So, McNeil, Sierra Vista, Patagonia, Tubac, Ajo, Sahuarita, Tucson, Globe, Miami, Superior, Queen Valley, Downtown Phoenix, Paradise Valley, Tempe, Goodyear, Payson, Black Canyon City, Camp Verde, Cottonwood, Paulden, Winslow, Flagstaff, Seligman, and Chloride. Wow. So yeah, 24 different communities throughout our state, and it was just a pleasure working with every single one of them.
You've been open about living with the challenges of attention deficit disorder, like the character Sara in your book.
Yep.
So was creating the book somehow therapeutic or autobiographical for you?
No, it entirely was. Going through the school system and trying to be that square peg in the round hole made me gravitate towards art, because it was a way that I could think the way I do naturally and create something that people enjoyed and that I enjoyed making. And I wanted to create a book that gave people with the same kind of mindset, like space and voice, and tell them that what you have is not like really a disability at all. If you harness it right, it's a superpower.
I like the sound of that.
Thanks.
That's cool. Give me a 5.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move it on over to a studio.
Yeah.
Oh, Daphne.
Camera shy dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they smell like cats probably.
Hey, dude.
So this is your workspace, huh? Where all the ideas kind of start coming to life?
Yeah, it's the creative corner.
Awesome.
Of the house.
I love it. I like that map too.
Thanks. Yeah, these are all the different locations throughout the state that I painted in, so you can see, like, get a pretty good breadth of it.
So you mentioned that the mural we were just visiting has some significance to the book, that other than being a part of the book, obviously. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so it just kind of ties into the theme of the book about neurodiverse learners, and the excerpt is, as she grew older, her dreams never fading, she clung to her wonder and mind for creating. People would sigh she can't pay attention, but really her thoughts just had more dimension.
Wow. You're a poet.
Yeah, I made it rhyme just
I
because,
love
you
it.
know, thought it'd be fun.
So you've done a lot of travels, not only in Arizona, but around
Right.
the world. How have all of those travels and growing up in Arizona shaped or influenced your style?
Totally. When, you know, I decided I wanted to be an artist and go all in on this, it kind of complemented like what I love doing, which is like traveling and seeing new places and experiencing new cultures. So I just got really lucky in that I can kind of complement the two and fold them in together. So I mean, I've been to Asia, I've been to South America, I've been to the Arctic Circle, an artist residency.
Whoa.
Yeah, I've been to Europe, and I'm applying right now actually for a mural residency in Antarctica.
Wow.
Yeah, so we'll see if I get that. So the book right now is actually available at samandsara.org. You can order it. I finally got all the proofs ready and it's out in the world, which is super exciting. You know, it's been 10 years making this book, so it's absolutely surreal just like having it out like and available like to the world. So I just feel really blessed to have all the help and support from all across my state to get this done, and I'm really stoked to share it with people.
And how can people follow your work?
You can follow me on Instagram at isaac.caruso, spelled isaac.caruso, or on TikTok at Sam and Sara Book. And yeah, if anybody has any questions, like feel free to shoot me an email. I love talking about my projects. So.
Before I go, can I get you to autograph
Yeah,
my Sam and
absolutely.
Sara
Yeah,
here?
totally.
I love it. Such a great message.
Thanks.
There's so much more than just creating.
And then also, you need to sign it too, because it says this book belongs
Oh,
to.
yeah. All right. Cool. Ooh, I love these.
Yeah,
flowers.
right?
They're so fun.
They smell great too. Love it.